Well, hello there. Good morning, afternoon, and or evening, folks. How are we doing today? How you doing over there, Tiny?
I'm doing good, sir. How are you doing this evening?
Uh, well, still a little in the cold over here, but you know what? We're about to heat things up, right?
Absolutely.
Time to get the auction on.
Oh, yeah.
Well, I gotta thank everybody for coming on out here today, but especially I have to thank two gentlemen who helped me put this thing on, and I can't do it without them. First off, to my left, your right, is our auctioneer, the extraordinary Mr. Tiny Numismatics.
Thank you, sir. And hello, everybody. You guys have a good auction tonight. We're going to have some fun.
Oh, yeah. And then way over that way, hop, skip, and a jump, over in the chat, we have the master of the gimpy arts. It is the Bass Man. What are you going to do when he's coming for you? All right. Well, we have 11 people in here already, so let's just go over the particulars of the auction to start things out. So, this auction is held in accordance with YouTube, Alphabet, Google, and whoever else wants to stick their nose into the business's terms and services. You must be 18 years of age or older, and you must reside within the continental United States. Now, the reason why you need to reside within the continental United States is because of our shipping policy. Zero, nada, zilch, the big goose egg. In fact, we just saw a big goose egg here a minute ago in
Yeah,
the back
sure
room.
did. Yep.
Mm-hmm.
And it
So,
looked good. It looked good. It was a good looking
oh,
goose egg.
that was a good goose egg. So, shipping is free to the continental United States. If you're outside the continental United States, give me a holler. We'll work something up. And then there is our satisfaction guarantee. If you receive an item and within 15 days you decide, nah, this wasn't for me, I really don't like it, there's a little smuts over here, reach out to me. We'll make it right. And if we can't make it right, you can return it for a full refund. And with that, now we will head for the rules of the auction, and we have Mr. Tiny Numismatic.
Thank you, sir. The first thing I'm going to tell you is have a good time. Chat it up in the chat. I can see the numbers in between the letters. It will be a very good auction if you follow these simple instructions. Up top of your chat, it will say top chat. Click that top chat. It will say live chat. Click it on live chat. That way you see each and every comment being made in top chat. You do not see every comment being made. Don't know why it's there. It's useless. You should always be in live chat. Any live stream you go in. Why, you ask, should I be in live chat? Because you could be bidding. Someone bid against you. You not see that bid. You think you're still in the lead. You just lost the item you want. Why did you lose the item you want? Because you have this little thing called lag. It's the killer of live streams, especially live stream auctions. Right down below my logo, if you're on a PC or a laptop, there will be a white cog in your video. That is your settings. Go to settings, go to playback speed, click the number 2, and that will speed you up to as live as possible. Now, don't worry. It don't only work for PCs and laptops. It works for cell phones and tablets also. In the upper right-hand corner, there'll be 3 dots. Those 3 dots are your settings. Then you will go to playback speed, and you will go to the number 2. It will speed up. Will sound like a chipmunk for a second or two. Then it will kick back into normal speed all by itself. And the reason you need to be kicked in with your lag and kept up, you do not have to go out of the stream and come back in. You do not have to refresh and watch the advertisements or nothing. All you got to do is do it all from right here with those simple things. Now, the other thing, if you are bidding and you decide that you are out, you're not going to bid anymore, you've bid as far as you're going to bid. You can't take no more, and as they say, please type out in the chat. That lets me know who's in, who's out, because sometimes lag creeps up on you pretty quick, and you're not noticing you're lagging. And I'm actually trying to keep track of your lag for you. So Donald in Mexico is already out. So no need for Donald to bid tonight. He's already out.
Oh, hey. Actually, Donald, I can attest we are live. This coin has a pulse, so we are live.
Yes, we are live. And the last thing, you say, why would I have to type out during an auction? Because during our auctions, there is no sniping. We like for the people who do the legwork to actually win the items. So, with that, I'm going to say the very last and most important rule, yes, rule of this auction: have fun. Chat it up in the chat. This is a place to come together and have a good community talk with your fellow coin community members. And this is the place to do it. And with that, I'm going to send it back to Mr. Kevin. He's going to show you a little bit about the spreadsheet.
All right. So, hey, if you notice over in your live chat, way up at the top, there is a pinned comment from myself from earlier. That comment has a link. That link will send you to the spreadsheet. This is a spreadsheet of all of tonight's items. We have 12 items here on the docket. You have the starting bids that are listed here available. You also can follow along with what the winning bid was and who the winners are. So, and if you need to get a hold of us, say you're brand new to the stream and you haven't bid before, shoot us an email so we know who to email when you win an item. How do you email us? Well, down at the bottom of the spreadsheet are all of our email addresses. Whether it's myself, Tiny, or Bassman, get a hold of one of us and we will get you on your way. And with that, I think we are ready for auction item number 1.
Here we go, folks. Let me make you large there, Mr. Kevin. Here, going to the solo layout, folks, and clicking back on my top chat, top chat, pop-out chat. See, I'm doing it myself. Got to have the live chat. We are going for lot number 1. Josh C., your favorite Tar Heel in the house. Good evening.
Sir.
We have lot number 1, folks. Here we go. 1955 Washington silver quarter in brilliant uncirculated raw condition. Just look at this beauty. 1955 Washington silver quarter, brilliant uncirculated raw condition. We're looking for a $10 starting bid. AZ Coys, good to see you, Donald in Mexico.
Easy.
Mr. Mike bids $10. Miss Amy Harrell bids $13. Now we're looking for $14. Yoke Fan tried to come in at $12. Sorry, Yoke Fan. Miss Amy Harrell is setting at $13. We're looking for $14. Yoke Fan says, never mind that. We got $15. Miss Amy Harrell tried to come back at $15, but Yoke Fan is setting at $15. We're looking for $16.
Yeah, and if you were watching this morning, we talked about all the coins that are up for auction tonight. This is one of those quarters that's part of that gem collection that I'm currently making my way through. And you can see there is hardly a hit on this coin. I have it.
Go ahead.
I'm sorry. Oh, I haven't marked it in as a 64, but you know what? Some of the coins that were part of this collection came back as 65s, and they were all along these lines.
We had Yoke Fan at 15. Mr. Dennis D come in at 17. Miss Amy Harrell went up to 20. Yoke Fan tried to come back at 18, but Miss Amy Harrell is sitting at a $20 bill. And in the lead, we're looking for 21 for this beautiful 1955 Washington quarter.
Thank you for your bids, everybody, and thank you for your consideration.
We've got Miss Amy Harrell setting at $20. We're looking for 21 or more. Mr. Dennis D is in the house. He says, I need some voodoo help, Donald. Uh-oh. Donald, New Mexico.
Yeah, well, Donald's got the voodoo who does the voodoo that you do so well, right?
Hey, there we go. Yoke Fan is typed out. Thank you very much. We have Miss Amy Harrell at $20. Let's go ahead and say going once to Miss Amy Harrell at $20. We've got Miss Amy Harrell at $20, looking for 21 or more, going twice. That's all right, Bass Man. You just had surgery on your hand, dude.
Man, you're good, brother.
I have no qualms about you
Yeah.
not typing. I'm sorry. Okay, going twice. We have Miss Amy Harrell at $20 going. Oh, see, Dennis D, them sniper tendencies comes back at 21. There's no sniping here, Mr. D. He can't help himself, though. I can respect that. Got Miss Amy Harrell coming back and saying, Dennis D, to your 21. I've got 25. Now we're looking for 26 if we're going to keep it going. If not, Miss Amy Harrell is going to bring it down. Pout. I'll take that as an out and a pout. Miss Amy Harrell at $25.
I'm sorry, that hit me the wrong.
Going once. That's funny, Donald. Secret Stacker, good to see you, buddy. We've got Miss Amy Harrell at $25, looking for 26 or more, going twice. We've got Miss Amy Harrell at $25, going for the third and final time. Sold to Miss Amy Harrell, $25. Congratulations, Miss Amy.
Congratulations, Amy.
Told those folks earlier, if you're going to be here early if you're going to bid on that Washington quarter. But I believe there's going to be some bids on this one here as well. A 1964 Denver and a 1965 no mint mark Kennedy, $50, brilliant uncirculated raw condition in a holder with amber toning all around the rims, folks. $25 will get us going for a 1964 Denver and a 1965 Kennedy $50, brilliant uncirculated raw in holder, amber toning. Now, the 1964, as you all know this, is a 90% silver, and the 90% and the 65 is 40% silver. But both of these coins have been in this holder for a long, long time.
Oh,
and
yeah.
you can tell by the condition and the toning of these coins. Absolutely amazing. We're looking for a $25 starting bid to get us going.
And yeah, pictures do not do this justice. The level of oranges and reds that are on the corner here. And actually, let me flip up the plastic so you can see it unencumbered.
Oh, yeah. And that's one thing I've said 100 times, probably more than that. A camera does not do toning on a coin any justice. It's not doing it any favors at all. When you get a coin that you see on camera, even on like eBay or another website or something like that, you see one with toning on it and you're like, that looks okay. When you get it, you're like, whoa, yeah, it looks okay.
Oh, yeah.
See, Griller Stacker has come in at $25. Thank you, See Griller Stacker. We are now looking for 26 to keep it going. If not, See Griller Stacker is going to take it home at the opening bid of 25.
And thank you, everybody, for coming on out here tonight. And thank you for your consideration on these items.
Absolutely. I'd say 80% of the items tonight were asked for specifically by people.
Mm-hmm.
We're going with See Griller Stacker saying, I think that 65 came out of San Francisco, but we've got him going. It's $25 going once. See Griller Stacker at $25. We've got See Griller Stacker at $25 looking for 26 or more, going twice. We've got See Griller Stacker at $25 going for the third and final time as Mr. Kevin closes the case. We are sold to See Griller Stacker at $25.
Congratulations,
buddy.
Griller.
Congratulations, buddy. 24 points to the Kings last night. Oh, so horrible.
Oh, how did it happen?
I know, I had to bring it up. I can't believe I thought about it all day. It's hurt my soul.
I don't blame you.
We have up next, folks, this is lot number 3. This is a 1952 Denver Franklin, better known as a Benji, silver $half NGC graded MS 64. But get this, FBL, folks, on your screen means full bell lines. 1952 Denver Franklin silver $half NGC graded MS 64 with full bell lines. We are looking for a $30 opening bid. Miss Amy Harrell says 33. Yoke Fan tried to come in at 32, but Miss Amy Harrell said 33. Yoke Fan said, no, you don't, 35. Dennis D tried to come in at 35. Yoke Fan got there first. Now we're looking for 36.
Yep, and you can see here on the reverse, there is not a hit, not a nick in those bell lines. And they are fully stricken through. NGC actually is the more stingy grader when it comes to full bell lines. For NGC, both sets of bell lines have to be full and non-interrupted. PCGS, it's just one set. So this is up to even higher scrutiny than PCGS.
Yoke Fan was at 35. Miss Amy Harrell come back at 37. Yoke Fan said 40. Miss Amy said 43. Donald in Mexico said, ha 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 ha. Yoke Fan said NK. Then he said 45. Miss Amy Harrell come back at 50. Now we're looking for 51 or more. That's right. Miss Amy Harrell looking to stock the NGC box, says C. Griller Stacker.
And this is only our first NGC of the night. We do have one more.
One more. Yoke Fan is out. That leaves Miss Amy Harrell at $50. Going once. We have Miss Amy Harrell at $50. Looking for 51 or more. Going twice. We have Miss Amy Harrell at $50. Going for the third and final time. Mr. D is out. Sold to Miss Amy Harrell at $50. Congratulations, Miss Amy.
Congratulations, Amy. Let's get that over here. And
You like world coins, folks? This is one of the standards in a world coin collection. This one just happens to be a 1947 S. Yes, that is San Francisco, Philippines, 20 centavo, brilliant uncirculated raw condition with some very nice amber toning on it. We're looking for a $25 opening bid. C. Griller Stacker's already there for a 1947 S. Philippines, 20 centavo, brilliant uncirculated raw condition with some beautiful amber toning. And Mr. C. Griller Stacker has already come out with the $25 opening bid. We are now looking for 26.
yep, there's your 1947 San Francisco. And I misread this. It's not a 20 centavo, it's a 50 centavo.
Ooh.
Lo siento.
Yeah, 50 centavos. Well,
My bad. And there's General Douglas MacArthur on the obverse. And yeah, this is one of those rare foreign coins that are minted in the United States. So yeah, this is actually a 50 centavo.
I think from now on, whenever I see something like this one, you know, the 1947 S, I think I'm just going to go ahead and put the first bid down to C. Griller Stacker when I see the San Francisco bid mark. Is that fair, C. Griller Stacker? Should I just do that? But we got the Griller Stacker at $25 all by his lonesome. Going once. For this 1947 S Philippines 50 centavo brilliant uncirculated raw condition with some beautiful amber toning. We started at 25, but now we're looking for 26. Going twice to Sea Griller Stacker. We've got Sea Griller Stacker. Keep this going. We've got Sea Griller Stacker at $25. Going for the third and final time. Congratulations, buddy. Sold Sea Griller Stacker at $25.
Congratulations. And I'll clue you in on a little surprise on this 47S. Look on both sides for some doubling.
Ooh.
Double die obverse and reverse.
There we go. And, folks, we are up to lot number 5. Brand new release this month. 2023 New A Mint 1 ounce silver. This is a $2 coin. Star Wars Grogu. That's Baby Yoda. Brilliant uncirculated condition. $35 starting bid for a 2023 New A 1 ounce silver $2 Star Wars Grogu. Brilliant uncirculated condition. We're looking for a $35 starting bid.
Still in the APMEX holder.
He's so cute. That was my best Zoe impression, by the way. He's so cute.
Hey, you gotta love the co-pilot.
That's what I was getting ready to say. He's the co-pilot. He's your co-pilot.
Yeah, I was gonna say he's in the background over here somewhere.
Perplexed Mind, good to see you. If I have not said hello to you, I'm sorry. But
yeah, we have 25 party people here in the house. I want to thank you all for coming out here. Please, if you haven't done so already, hit that thumbs up. Gotta show YouTube who's boss.
Mr. John Shank in the building, say hello. Hello, sir. Good to see you, buddy. It's been a little while. Like I said, folks, this is the 2023 newly released New A 1 ounce silver $2 coin Star Wars Grogu. Brilliant uncirculated condition. We are looking for a $35 starting bid, or will we met this one move along?
Somehow I think we don't need to see his identification.
Wouldn't give it to him if I had it.
Move along.
Move along. This is the coin you were looking for. Yo fan finally came around and says, oh yes, I've seen the price of this now. Now we're going to bid the $35. Thank you, Yo fan. We've got $35. Now we're looking for 36. My favorite episode is when he eats the frog eggs.
Yeah, right in front of the mother.
I'm going to name my hotspot. This is not the spot you were looking for.
Hey, mine's Skynet. So
nice.
Nobody wants to do that.
We've got, hey, pizza guy. Good to see you, buddy.
Pizza guy. Good to see you. And a few chicks from MSU that looked like that. Hey.
We've got Yoke Fan at $35. Let's go ahead. Going once to Yoke Fan at $35. We've got Yoke Fan at $35. Looking for 36 or more. Going twice. We've got after midnight. We've got Yo Fan at $35 going for the third and final time. I'm trying to work here, guys.
Yeah.
Sold to Yo Fan at $35. Congratulations, Yo Fan. Those Memphis chicks. MSU like that. Hey, closing time. Everybody looks good. Hear me?
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
Got them Budweiser goggles on. This
Pizza
one,
bag,
folks.
great seeing you, man.
This one right here is a 1922S. Yes, San Francisco piece silver dollar. Brilliant uncirculated raw condition. We're looking for a $45 starting bid for a 1922S piece silver dollar. Brilliant uncirculated raw condition. Looking for a $45 starting bid. Sea Griller Stacker steps out with a $50 bid and says, looky here. Hey, it's a San Francisco and Sea Griller Stackers bid. And see, I told you I should have just went ahead and said Sea Griller Stackers got it at the starting bid. But no.
Hey, he knows a bargain when he sees one.
Oh, absolutely.
And if anybody doesn't recognize on my labels, there is some information, inside dealer information that I put on my labels on the back, if you notice.
Yep, 62 equals 65. There we go. Little something. Bass Man coming in at 51. Now we're looking for 52.
So yeah, if they have my label on them, you get to see a little bit of inside baseball. Wolvie, good to see you.
Silver Wolverine in the house, everybody. There's a channel you should check out.
Oh yeah,
for sure.
Great video yesterday on the Morgans and Peace. Yes,
absolutely. But we've got Bassman at 51. Sea Griller Stacker says I won't outbid Lefty. So that means we've got Bassman at $51 going once. We've got Lefty at $51 looking for 52 or more going twice. We've got the Bassman at $51 going for the third and final time. Sold to my brother Bassman at $51.
Congratulations, Bassman.
You know what it is, don't you? He's probably mad at me because I even done that one. He told me this morning, don't do that one. You don't need to do that one. Bassman been looking at that coin all week. We've got lucky number 7, just like that, folks. Here it is, and it's a good one this week, folks. Just like always, this is an 1896 Morgan silver dollar with the VAM 19 on it. Date identicals. Brilliant uncirculated raw condition. We're looking for a $70 starting bid for an 1896 Morgan silver dollar. VAM 19, date identicals, brilliant, uncirculated, raw condition. Wiles Palladino says $70 right off the old bat.
Okay, let's try to get the microscope going tonight.
Come on, Mikey, the microscope, work for us. Sea Griller Stacker comes in at 71. Now we're looking for 72.
There it is. Now, if I can just point in there. If you take a look right below the 8 in the denticle, right there, you see that hump that it's a top of an 8 that is in the denticle right below the 8. That is the VAM.
Yep.
Because, they misstruck the date and part of it got into the denticle.
Sea Griller Stacker was at 71. Mr. Palladino comes back and says 75. Loving those Morgan silver dollars as well as Palladino. But now, I'm sorry to say, Mr. Palladino, we're looking for the spirit of 76 to keep it going. Beautiful luster on this, just like Donald in Mexico says, luster bomb on hump day even. There we go.
Hump day.
Hump day. I love that video.
Hey, Mikey.
Hey, Kevin, what day is it? What's today?
Mikey?
Hey, Mikey, what's today? What is today?
Hump day.
Today is the day that Wiles Palladino is setting at $75. We're looking for 76 or more. Or he's going to pull it down. We got Scott S. coming in saying, hi, everyone. Everyone. Hey, I forgot about the auction. How dare you forget about the auction, Scott S. You're always. I bow to Mr. Palladino at $75. Going once. Thank you, Seagriller Stacker. We've got Mr. Wiles Palladino at 75, looking for the Spirit of 76, going twice. We've got Mr. Wiles Palladino at $75, going for the third and final time. It's a nice looking logo, by the way. I wonder who did that. So, really? For $75, Mr. Wiles Palladino. Bassman and myself did that. That's who did that. Bassman's the brains. I'm just the brawn. I guess that's how we'd put it. Here we go. Here we go. This one is asked for specifically, folks, and I hope they are here to see this. This is lot number 8. It's a 1942 Jefferson silver nickel. No, Jefferson. This is not the silver. This is not the silver. This is a Jefferson nickel, PCGS graded, proof 66. We're looking for a $75 starting bid to get it going for a 1942 Jefferson nickel, PCGS graded, proof 66. We're looking for a $75 starting bid. Keno Man. Good to see you, man. Donald in New Mexico comes out at 75. Seagriller Stacker tried to come out at 75. Donald in New Mexico got there first. Sorry, Seagriller, you're going to have to come up to 76. Never mind, Mr. Pintoff. Good to see you. Says 77. Now we're looking for 78. Donald in New Mexico says, no, I'm not. You're looking for 80. Seagriller Stacker says 76, no voodoo. You're correct with no voodoo because now we're looking for 81 or more. I got an email 2 weeks ago asking me how I talk so fast. I was like, I never breathe. Mr. Pintoff comes back at 81. Thank you, Mr. Pintoff. Now we're looking for 82. Keno Mine is doing good. Just trying to get used to the cold weather. Me too. Frozen water pipe here last night. Donald in New Mexico comes back at 85. Now we're looking for 86. Not only did it freeze, it busted.
Ooh, that's no bueno. Yeah, right now I'm dealing with a little bit of heating issues myself. So.
Oh yeah, that's right. The HVAC went out on you, didn't it?
Again.
Seagriller Stacker says too rich for my blood. That means he is out. Dennis D says that is cold. Yes, it is. But we got Donald in New Mexico at $85. We're looking for 86 or more. Or are we going to start counting it down to Donald in New Mexico at $85? Alrighty, folks. Here we go. Donald in New Mexico at $85. Going once. We have Mr. Donald in New Mexico at $85, looking for 86 or more, going twice. We have Mr. Donald in New Mexico at $85, going for the third and final time. Okay, Donald, calm down. Sold to Donald in New Mexico at 85. I should have held off for another second or two just to make him sweat a little bit. Congratulations, Donald in New Mexico.
Congratulations. Hey, the notorious VRC is in the house. Good evening, Victoria.
Good.
And yes, you noticed right, there is a little bit of blue toning on the reverse. So yeah, a little bit of color there for your proofage.
This
stack what you like. Good to see you.
Gold Sniping Farmer. Good to see you. Stack what you like. Good to see you. Mrs. Carter. Me and Mrs. Carter are old friends. We haven't really got to know each other that well, but we've been friendly with one another over the years. And I really like Miss, I don't know how she feels about me, but I really like Miss Victoria Roman Carter. I watch her on Miss Ida's all the time.
We got a raid.
We do got a raid.
Oregon Herman raid. Oregon
Nice.
Stacker
Ron
in
Lutz.
the house. Ron Lutz.
Big Apple
Hey.
Stacker. Yeah.
Oh, great to see everybody.
Who is talking? Miss Victoria Roman Carter. It is me, Tiny Numismatics.
Yep.
You'll probably remember me as Zoe's dad. Oh, yeah, you're Zoe's dad. I remember you. Yeah.
Mhm.
I'm Zoe's dad.
But
Alrighty,
hey,
folks.
welcome everybody over to Coins Making Sense. I'm glad to have you here. We have 35 party people in the house. If you haven't done so already, please hit that thumbs up. Show the likey. We need to show YouTube who's boss.
Jeff Davis, Ant Marching, RH. Thank you for coming in. If you are not subscribed to Coins Making Sense and this is your first time here, he loves subscriptions. You ought to make him a happy man and hit him about 10 or 15 of them there real quick. And check us out every Wednesday right here at 6 p.m. Eastern Time for a 12-item auction. Lake House Beach. Good to see you. I've seen that name before. Mike Schleiss. Schleiss. Yeah, I've got a bunch of nice people going on in here.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. I'm an auctioneer. I'm an auctioneer. Lot number 9, folks, is a 2021 S. That's, again, San Francisco American Silver Eagle Type 2. Proof condition in original government packaging. We're only looking for an $80 starting bid for a 2021 S. American Silver Eagle Type 2. Proof condition in original government packaging.
Yo, Joe. Good to see you, sir.
Mr. Joe comes in at $80. Now we're looking for 81. See, Griller Stacker tried to come in at 80, but now we're looking for 81 because Mr. Joe is in the lead at $80. See, Griller Stacker coming in for a San Francisco coin back at 85. Now we're looking for 86 or more. Mr. Joe gives us the 86. Now I'd like to see 87. Miss Amy Harrell says, neither mind you two. I've got 90. Scott S. tried to come in at 80. See, Griller Stacker tried to come back at 90. But Miss Amy Harrell is setting at 90. And on top, we're looking for 91. Oregon Stacker, good to see you.
Awesome to have you all here tonight.
Absolutely. Please hit that thumbs up on your way in or out. And let YouTube know that we're doing something good around here. 45 fine folks in here. Mr. Joe come back at 91. Mr. Pentoff tried to come in at 91. But Mr. Joe is sitting on top at 91 right now. We're looking for 92. Do that Zoe fix, Scott S.
Yeah, man.
Miss Amy Harrell comes back at 95. Now we're looking for 96 or more.
I want to thank everybody for their consideration. And want to thank you all for coming on out here.
Absolutely. Welcome. Mr. Joe comes back at 96. Now we're looking for 97. Who's going to be the first one to 100?
Gorgeous, deep cameo proof.
See, Griller Stacker, don't you people know not to bid on the S-minted coins?
Yeah, no. Oh, this is a W, right? I mean, it's got that little tick mark right there, right?
Yeah, that little tiny.
That's a W, right?
Miss Amy Harrell comes back at 97. Now we're looking for 98. Scott S. is out. Thank you, Mr. Scott. If you are out, please type out in the chat. Lets me know who's in, who's out. Mr. Joe is in at 98. Now we're looking for 99. Will we see 100 on this beautiful 2021 San Francisco American Silver Eagle Type 2 proof condition in original government packaging? And Miss Amy Harrell throws down that $100 bill and says, here's your 100. Now we're looking for 105 because after 100, that's right, we go by $5 increments. Mr. Pentoff is out. That leaves Miss Amy Harrell at $100. Still looking for 105 or more.
And hey, just as Bassman mentioned in the chat, our auctions happen every Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 Pacific. If you notice over in the chat, way up at the top there, there is a pinned comment. That comment has the link to our auction items. If you go on there, take a look around, see the 12 different items we have every week. They all vary between different items of silver. You get numismatic, you get a little bit of bullion, get a little taste of everything here. We even do some currency at times. And hey, if you want to join us, if you want to be on our mailing list, down at the bottom of that spreadsheet are our email addresses. Please reach out to myself, Tiny, or Bassman, and we can get you onto our distribution list that comes out on Tuesdays with the auction item list and the link to tonight's auction.
Mr. Joe went up to 105. Miss Amy Harrell went up to 110. Mr. Joe come back at 115. Miss Amy Harrell says out. That leaves Mr. Joe at $115. Going once. We've got Mr. Joe at $115, looking for 120 or more. Going twice. Teacher 1388, good to see you, buddy. We've got Mr. Joe at $115 going for the third and final time.
Good night, Ms.
Good night,
BRC.
Mr. Roman. Good night. We say at the same time. Sold to Mr. Joe at $115.
Congratulations, Joe.
Well fought battle, sir. And the victor is Mr. Joe at $115. Good fight, everyone. I loved it.
Oh, yes.
That's why I do these auctions, folks. I love to see the back and forth and the congrats coming from the people who didn't win the item. That says to me there is an awesome community here.
And this is another fine example of what we try to provide here. Some nice quality coins, maybe a little bit of color.
Absolutely. And just like that, we're on lot number 10. This is an 1884 O. That's New Orleans, folks. Morgan silver dollar, brilliant uncirculated raw condition with some very, very colorful toning. $100 starting bids, what we're looking for an 1884 O. Morgan silver dollar, brilliant uncirculated raw condition with colorful toning. $100 bid will get us going for this gem of a coin.
Yeah, looking at the breast feathers, they are nice and strong, which is a bonus on New Orleans mint. Normally, they don't get pressed in there near as well. Nice drumsticks.
Clean.
Oh, yeah. And got that nice golden rim toning. You know it's been in an album for a good while.
Blues and purples, and I know there's got to be some greens in there somewhere with that amount of toning.
Oh, I see. I'm seeing the blues and the amber, the red. It's right there.
Oh, yeah, the pinks. I can see them. Hey, look at there. C. Griller Stacker says it's not an S mint mark, but he is giving me the $100 bid. Now we're looking for 105 because, as I said a moment ago, after 100, we go by $5 increments. And I see the love and the 100% going up in the chat.
Oh, yes.
I like it. In case you folks haven't noticed, there's a red heart down in the bottom right-hand corner of your chat. If you click that, there are several different little icons that you can click, and it will send little things up the thing. There they go, trying it out now.
Oh, yeah.
I like it. But we have C. Griller Stacker bidding $100 on something that's not a San Francisco. We're looking for 105 or more. What grade is it, in your opinion, Mr. Kevin? Raleigh Rops wants to know.
Raleigh, I am not seeing very much chatter in the fields. For New Orleans, it is a strong strike because, as I was noting earlier, you can see plumage in the breast and on the drumsticks. Those tips go all the way to the end. I'm not really seeing any wear on her. Flipping over, there's a little weakness at the temple hair, but that's common for New Orleans stricken coins. Once again, I'm not seeing much hits in the fields or on the cheek. Conservatively, I'd give it a 63.
Robert Pentoff just about echoes that and guesses at a 64.
People will tell you I'm conservative with my grading.
Yeah. Mr. Kevin, Robert Pentoff says, would you consider going to 7:30 or 8 o'clock Eastern Standard Time? We picked this. I'll go. Well, no, go ahead, Mr. Kevin.
Yeah, we picked this time for the reason because there are other well-established shows that happen at those times. Most notably, Rob Finds Treasure goes from 7 o'clock Eastern time until about 9 o'clock Eastern time. So I try to keep the schedule clear. We tend to run a very tight ship with 1 hour runtime. So we tend to finish right at about that 7 o'clock period, right when Rob and Sharlani start up in their bid. But we have been toying around with the idea of possibly doing a Thursday night auction, and that one might be able to be at a later time.
Alrighty,
So,
this is going on long enough. We've got Sea Griller Stacker at $100, going once. We also watch out for the Durbans. They're well-established auction.
Yeah, they have an auction right before us.
Yep. We have, hey, Crispy, good to see you, buddy. Mr. Sea Griller Stacker is at Raleigh Ops. After the grading ceremony there, we've got Raleigh Ops coming in at 105. Now we're looking for 110. Hey, conductor, let's keep it going. I know, I'm sorry. There was a question, a very important question.
Yeah.
So we had teacher says the grade is a B+. Good to see you, Crispy. Good to see all you fine folks in here. 49 fine folks in here. We should see a lot of thumbs up this evening for Mr. Kevin and Coins Making Sense Auctions. We've got Raleigh Roberts.
Awesome to see everybody tonight.
At 105, we're looking for 110. If not, Raleigh Rops. We'll pull it down at 105. Just to remind everybody, it's an 1884 O. Yes, New Orleans. Morgan Silver Dollar, brilliant uncirculated raw condition with some very colorful toning. We started out at 100. Sea Griller Stackers out. Raleigh Rops come in at 105. Going once. We've got Raleigh Rops at 105, looking for 110, going twice. We've got Raleigh Rops at 105, going for the third, and whoop. Oh, I thought it was an 1883. Nope, it is an 1884.
Nope, it is 1884.
I'm going to go ahead and ask you, would you like to retract your bid instead of getting it and having to return it? So would you like to retract your bid for 105? Pass, that goes back to Sea Griller Stacker at $100.
Yep.
Going once. Sea Griller Stackers at $100. We're looking for 105. Going twice. We've got Sea Griller Stacker at $100 going for the third and final time. It's not a San Francisco, folks, but it's his. Sold at $100 to Sea Griller Stacker.
Congratulations,
buddy. Sorry about that, but I felt that question warranted.
No, it did. No. Hey, Tiny, you know me.
Yeah, I usually keep a very, very tight ship, folks. I keep the train on the tracks, as a lot of people have said. I keep the train on the tracks, and it just like this one, folks. Lot number 11. We're almost there. This is a 2019 Pride of Two Nations. This is the U.S. version in original government packaging. We're looking for $140 starting bid for a 2019 Pride of Two Nations. U.S. version in original government packaging. $140 will get us going. Dennis DeBubis. Can't remember his name. That's why I call him Mr. D. $140. Thank you, sir. He had it up there before he even finished running my mouth.
Yep.
He likes to do like that. He's like, shut up. Just take the bid.
And inside we have packaging. The Mint knew how to do packaging at one time. Once upon a time.
Once upon a time. Oh, never mind. Hold on a second. Copyright. Oh. American Silver Eagle in reverse proof and a Canadian maple leaf with a clamshell, says Dennis D. That's why he's bidding on it. He
yes.
likes them clamshells.
Yep.
Crispy, I do too. Love this set.
Yep. And each of these coins, they are unique unto this set, or very nearly, because they did eventually put out the San Francisco version of the enhanced reverse proof.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, yeah, you got
That
all the
is the best
maple
looking
leaves
strike.
around. Yeah.
I'm with you, SF Kim Rush. Sure is. But we've got Mr. Dennis D at $140. We're looking for $145. Sorry. Daddy Pa, good to see you, buddy. $145 bid. Now we're looking for $150. Donald in New Mexico coming in with $150 bid. Coming in strong, sir. Now we're looking for $155 to keep it going. Dennis D says $155. Now I would like to see $160.
Dennis D, next year, enhanced Morgans. We can only hope.
Mm-hmm.
In fact,
The San
that's
Francisco
what I
version
thought
is
it
better.
should have been instead of just a reverse proof.
Daddy Pa comes back at 160. Thank you for showing me that fine, sir. Now we're looking for 165. Gorgeous maple, says Robert Pintoff. Absolutely, Mr. Pintoff.
Mm-hmm.
The maple leaf is one of my favorite bullion coins of all time. Absolutely, hands down. Mr. Robert Pintoff comes back at 165. Now we're looking for 170. And like Mr. Dennis D said there a little bit ago, 100,000 mintage.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh.
110,000.
Oh, is that what it was?
100,000 were done by the United States. 10,000 were done by Canada.
Oh, okay, I got you.
And
Mr. Donald in Mexico is out. Mr. Dennis D is out. That leaves Daddy Pa at 160 with Mr. Robert Pintoff kicking it up to 165. We're looking for 170. Sorry about that, Mr. Kevin.
Oh, no. I don't even know what I was about to say. So
I'm about to say Daddy Pa come back at 170. Now we're looking for 175. You give me one breath and I'm going to start talking. I'm sorry.
It's all good, brother.
We've got Daddy Pa at $170. We're looking for 175 if we are going to keep it going. If not, Daddy Pa will walk away with this gorgeous, gorgeous set.
SF Kim Rush is asking if there is a difference between the U.S. and the Canadian set. Only real difference between them is the holder that it's in. You notice that this is a blue clamshell. On the back of it, it has the U.S. on one side, Canada on the other. Pretty much what the Canadian one had, it was a little thinner of a clamshell box. It was black in color, and the Canadian and American flags were reversed. Just the packaging was different. The coins were exactly the same.
Alrighty, here we go. Eunice Torres, good to see you. We have Daddy Pa at $170 going once. We have Daddy Pa at $170 looking for 175 or more going twice. We have Daddy Pa at $170 going for the third and final time. Sold to Daddy Pa at $170. Congratulations, Daddy Pa.
Congratulations,
man. I know I said it 100 times. If I've only said it once, it was great meeting you, Daddy Pa, at the Cincinnati Coin Show this year. Myself, Bassman, and Mr. Kevin all met up there, as you folks know, and we got to meet Daddy Pa and KG Coins and the Durbans and
Brother
Coin
Compton.
Op and Brother Compton. Where is Brother Compton?
I know. He
asleep on
texted
the
me
couch
earlier
again.
today, so yeah, I'm surprised.
He fell asleep on the couch again, probably. That's how he is. Just like that, folks. Here we go. An up-and-coming coin that is coming back in the market and coming back strong. This is lot number 12. It's a 2021 CC That's right. Carson City, Morgan Silver Dollar, NGC graded MS69, $215 starting bid. That's a low starting bid. For a 2021 CC Morgan Silver Dollar NGC graded MS69, $215 is put up by Mr. Joe. Mr. Pentoff also tried to come in at $215. C. Griller Stacker says $225. Mr. Pentoff tried to come back at $225, but Mr. C. Griller Stacker got there first. Now I'm looking for $230.
There's that CC there in the privy mark. And you just don't, until this point, you just never saw the Morgan in such stunning detail.
No, absolutely. I mean, and like I was saying earlier on the show, this morning on the show, for you new folks to know, I'm going to toot my own horn here a little bit, a little self promotion. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday on my channel, Tiny Numismatics, we have a talk show called Talking with Tiny, Mr. Kevin from Coins Making Sense, and Bassman. Monday, Wednesday, and Friday at 11 a.m. on my channel, Tiny Numismatics. We were talking about it this morning. A 69 on a 2021 Morgan. It was getting tough to get a 70. Now, if you look at these coins, and sometimes I've looked at 69s under microscopes, especially on the 2021 Morgans, and swear up and down I couldn't find anything. There could be something obvious, but sometimes you just can't find it. And I think it was who was it this morning that said they should have the grader's notes?
Oh, we were talking about that.
Yeah.
I know they do it with comic book grading, but eventually, they need to have something where you can get a grader's note where it's like, oh, there's a dust mark at 3:00 or something.
Rub on her nose looks like a booger. Anything will work. I mean, just let us know what's going on, folks.
Exactly.
But we had Mr. Robert Pentoff at $225, but C. Griller Stacker got there first. Mr. Pentoff said $230 last bid. C. Griller Stacker said, sorry, Mr. Pentoff, $235. Now we're looking for $240. If not, C. Griller Stacker is going home with the final item of the night. Big flip coins. Good to see you.
Yeah. Hey, we still have 43 party people here in the house. Thank you so much for coming on out here tonight. If you haven't done so already, please hit that thumbs up. We need to show YouTube who's boss.
Mr. Joe, come back at $240. Now I'm looking for $245. Just in case you just came in, it's a 2021 CC Morgan Silver Dollar NGC graded MS69. That's got the Morgan holder on it too, folks. That's pretty cool. Special little holder there. Not a big deal. Doesn't take away from the coin or add to the coin, but nice as well. We got Mr. Joe at $240. Let's go ahead and start counting her down. No, C. Griller Stacker says $245. Last bid. So we got C. Griller Stacker and Mr. Joe. Waste no time. Sorry, Mr. Stacker. We've got Mr. Joe at $250. 90% of NGC 2021 CC Morgans are 70s. As of today's pop report, 81% 70s at PCGS. C. Griller Stacker says he's out to Mr. Joe at $250. Going once. We've got Mr. Joe at $250, looking for $255 or more. Going twice. We've got Mr. Joe at $250 going for the third and final time. And just like that, folks, sold to Mr. Joe at $250.
Congratulations, Joe.
Congratulations, Mr. Joe.
Nice one. Nice one. That was, Griller, you're right. That was a steal. And you know what? We have a bunch of people here in the house.
Is it that time for me to ask?
Well, I was going to ask, you want me to add a lucky number 13?
Oh, I love a lucky number 13.
Now, this is actually going to be a repeat of auction item number 5, Bassman.
Oh, here we go, folks. A
Because
repeat of auction number 5. Here we go, folks. This is the newly released this month 2023 New A Mint 1 ounce silver $2 coin. This one is Star Wars Grogu. That's Baby Yoda. Brilliant uncirculated condition. We started off at a $35 bid, so that's what I'm looking for. 2023 New A 1 ounce silver $2 Star Wars Grogu. Brilliant uncirculated condition. We're looking at a $35 starting bid. Eunice Torres comes in at $35. Now we're looking for $36. So fresh, it's still in the AppMex holder.
Yep.
John Shank tried to come in at 35. Miss Eunice Torres got there. John Shank seen that and said 36. Now we're looking for 37. Eunice Torres comes back at 37. Thank you, Miss Torres. Now we're looking for 38. Baby Yoda.
Mm-hmm.
Very cool. I like how he doesn't quite fit in his coat. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
Mr. John Shank comes back at 38. Now we're looking for 39.
Yeah, and actually, I like this one a little bit more because here was last year's version of Grogu.
Yeah.
And yeah, it pretty much it's all mirrored out. This has some nice fine detail to it. You can actually see the character. It's not all flushed out.
Miss Eunice Torres comes back at 40. Now we're looking for 41. Anyone going to be buying the 2023 Proof Libertad? Ooh. Libertads are nice, especially in a proof.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks for that 42 nickel, Kevin. That completes my 1942 proof set, said Donald.
Congratulations. I know how that goes.
Yep. We have Miss Eunice Torres at $40. Let's go ahead and start testing the waters here. Miss Eunice Torres at $40. Going once. We have John Shank coming back at 41. So that's what we have. Looking for 42 now. $2022 wasn't the Grogu you were looking for. Absolutely not.
Mm-hmm.
Bassman added the lot 13 to spreadsheet, Mr. Kevin.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I see that. Thank you, sir.
Miss Eunice Torres kicks back and says, never mind the 2, 3, or the 4, Tiny. We're going straight to 45. Now we're looking for 46. Mr. John Shank is out. That means Miss Eunice Torres at $45. Going once. Miss Eunice Torres at $45. Looking for 46 or more. Going twice. We've got Miss Eunice Torres at $45 going for the third and final time. San Jose, good to see ya. Sold to Miss Eunice Torres at $45. Santa Ono. I like it. I like that name. That's very cool. I know I probably said it completely wrong and butchered it, and I'm so sorry for that. But
congratulations, Eunice. And congratulations, everybody, tonight.
Absolutely. And now is it time for me to ask?
It's time for you to ask.
Time for me to ask. Folks, 42 fine folks in here, if you have not been here before, this is the time of the auction where we look to you. That's right, you. Mr. Kevin is getting his pen and paper. I can hear it. He's getting his pen and paper, and he is ready to write down what you are looking for. So if there is something you cannot find, there is something you cannot live without, there is something you just come to you right now. Hey, I want one of those. Yep. I wonder if you can find it. Mr. Kevin goes to a show 90% of the weekends in the year. Mr. Kevin is at a show. If not, 4 or 5 days a week, he's talking to other dealers because Mr. Kevin is a coin dealer. Now, we look to you for the things you are looking for. So if there's, like I said, if there are things that you cannot find, let us know right now. Mr. Kevin will write them down and do the shopping for you. He goes to all these shows and finds his stock.
So yeah, if there's something that you're looking for, let me know. We can try to get it into the auction. So what would you like to see in the upcoming auctions? I mean, for example, down in New Mexico, we finished his 42 proof set tonight.
Yep.
That was
asked for it last week. This week it was in the auction.
Yep. Well, it just so happened that I changed how I had my 42 nickel. So that was a good coincidence. That was happy.
First National Bank of Boston, I'd like to get something around $75. Capped bust halves. Can't wait to get the 29/7 from last week.
Oh yeah.
Also bought 3 other capped busts over the weekend. So he's looking for more capped busts.
Oh, I still have it written down here from last week. Yep, I'm getting up some cap busts. I'm trying to find some nicer condition ones.
1954 old silver half commemoratives. Last of the old silver half commemoratives.
Do you need what is that? Booker T or Washington Carver, or are there other commemoratives?
I love the conversations going in here. They're talking about Chi-Town for lower prices. Talk to SF Kim Rush, Donald, New Mexico, Miss Amy Harold. I love it. Scott S.
Oh, yeah.
Yep. Now, if you are looking for something and you do not want to put it out there for everyone to see, please contact Mr. Kevin, myself, or Bassman. Our emails are in the spreadsheet, and to get to that spreadsheet at the top of the chat, there is that blue bar. You'll see Coins Making Sense in yellow, and you'll see that blue bar. Click on that blue bar. That will take you to our spreadsheet for tonight's auction. You'll see all 12 items, all 13 items that we sold tonight. And underneath of that, down a little bit, you will see Mr. Kevin's, mine, and Bassman's email addresses. You could email us a shopping list. We will actually get that to Mr. Kevin and let him do the legwork for you. Bring it to an auction in an upcoming week or so. That's how we like to do it around here. Yes, Mr. Palladino, feel better soon, Bassman. In case you folks didn't know, Bassman had carpal tunnel surgery today. Was awake for the whole thing and felt some of it. He's like, hey, I can feel that. So better do something. He told me he wished I was there. I could have held his hand. He said, you probably had to hold the one they were working on because it kept moving. Yeah, Mr. C. Griller Stacker called him Lefty. Now Mr. Palladino's calling him Lefty. He's already got one nickname. Now he's going to have another one. It's like me. I've got several nicknames.
Hey, as long as they don't call me late for dinner, that's all I ask.
Yeah.
All right. Well, hey, I want to thank everybody for coming on out here. We still have 35 party people in the house. Unfortunately, so you guys saw this morning, I was taking a friend to the hospital. I actually have to go back and bring some items to him so he can charge up his phone and have a decent evening, because apparently he's going to be staying overnight. So.
Oh no! Well, tell him here at our house we're thinking of him.
I will.
Got him in our thoughts.
Thank you so much.
Appreciate you. And just like that, folks, that's an auction. I'm going to go ahead and head out and let Mr. Kevin get it underway. We have an auction, folks. You guys have a good night. I love each and every one of you, and I hope this finds you guys safe and healthy. You guys don't forget to check that pocket change, because you never know what you got in your pocket until you look.
Thank you, Tiny. I can't do this without you. Same to you, Bass Man. You're wishing you were fishing. Hey, now that your hand's going to be all better, hopefully you can get out there and angle a little bit more. And I have to thank each and every one of you for coming on out here tonight. And hey, we had a couple of raids, so I mean, bonus. But yep, we have an auction here every Wednesday night, 6 p.m. Eastern, 3 p.m. Pacific on Coins Making Sense. If you want to get the news alert of our upcoming auction items and what their prices are, please make sure to reach out to either myself, Tiny, or Bassman. And you can get onto our email list. We send it out once a week, and we don't sell anybody's information, and everything's all cool. So with that, I'm Kevin from Coins Making Sense, your spot for the dissemination of information to the numismatic nation. Thank you very much, everybody, and you have a good night. Bye.